So finding high quality music for your channel is really tough. All of the great music has copyright issues and all the free music is generally awful. But what if I told you that there are websites that have high quality music that you can download for use on your Twitch stream or your YouTube channel or any project that you're working on that won't cost you a penny? And in this video, I'm going to show you what these websites are, how you can use them, and why music is so important to your videos. So first of all, what I want to explain is why you can't use copyright written material on YouTube. Well, YouTube has a system in place where it listens out for copywritten material that you've added to any of your videos. And what this means is if YouTube finds you've been using copywritten music on your videos, they will take one of three actions. They will, one, completely remove your video for copyright violations. They will mute your YouTube video, that doesn't happen as much now. Or thirdly, which is the most common, is they will demonetize your video. Now what this means is that if your YouTube video is really successful, you won't make any money from it from Google AdSense. It will actually go to the artist of whatever song you've added to your video. Now to avoid this, what you need to find is music that is copyright free or royalty free. Now there are a number of websites that offer royalty free music, but you usually have to pay for the license to use them on your channel. However, I have found two incredible websites you can use which give you well-produced, high quality music for no cost at all. Now the website I'm going to first recommend, and for me is the one that I use the most, is Audio Library. This is a website that generally has the most broadest and, in my opinion, the best high quality music that you can get for free on the internet. The way that it works is that you have your homepage, which just has a mix of different songs on here, but if you know the exact kind of music you want on here, you have genres and moods. So if you know the kind of mood that you want for your project, you can have calm or inspirational or sad or bright, and this helps you to pin down the kind of music that you want to see. It also has options for genres. So if you want to have something that is cinematic or ambient, you have these options. Generally, ambient is one of the genres where you have talking headshots. So the music that you're hearing right now is from this ambient section. So to give you an idea of the kind of music you can get from this website, here are some examples of music and shots that I've made. I hope you'll agree that that music is pretty good considering it's completely free. Now to show you how this website works, we're going to pick a song at random. So we're going to hear an ambient and we're going to click Awake is this song going to go on, and what you have to go is go onto this cloud right here, download options. I usually go from download from Audio Library, and it goes to this screen. It doesn't load normally, so I always click here, and then it will load up a different screen, and when you click download, generally you'll have Spotify, SoundCloud or Instagram. Now I always use the SoundCloud, so I always click on there, and you have to leave a comment, click connect, and then download, and then your music is there for you, ready to be used. Really simple, easy process. And hopefully you can see from the examples that I've shown you that the music on this site is really high quality. And I think it's just as good as something that you would pay for on a subscription site like MusicBeg or Artlist. Now, the second website that I'm going to recommend to you is one that is called NCS. Now, NCS is slightly different to Audio Library because the music selection is more of kind of an EDM kind of vibe. And again, I'm going to show you this is the kind of music you can get from this website. as you can see, that is slightly different. If you are looking for something for more of a dance vibe on your tracks, NCS is definitely a website that you should be using. Now again, all links to these websites I have linked down in the description below. But even though these are free, there are still steps that you need to follow. So if you've chosen a few songs, for example, from Audio Library, you need to give credit to the artist. This is really, really important. Now, if you click on the cloud where you go to download, you'll have a little section here, which is a simple copy and paste, which is the license. Now in the description of your video, you need to put that in the bottom. It's really important that you credit the artist with this. This is a free service and all they ask for you is to acknowledge where you got the music from. Now using these websites does come with a slight risk. Right now, these artists are small and they're happy for you to use their music. However, if one of them from a song that you've chosen, it gets really big and their songs are added to the software that YouTube uses to find copywritten material, you might find your video may be demonetized. Personally, I don't think this is a risk. I think the chances of this happening are very, very, very slim, but I just felt it was worth mentioning just in case you were under the illusion that it would never go wrong again. It can happen, but as I said, this is what I use for all of the music on my channel. I use these websites. I don't think that it's that much of a risk, so it's kind of up to you where you fit with it. Now, if this is too much of a risk for you, there are subscription-based websites you can use to find royalty-free music. Now, the two websites that I would recommend the most would be MusicBed and Epidemic Sounds. Generally, Epidemic Sounds is the best one out of the two because MusicBed is slightly more expensive. Epidemic Sounds, you'll probably find most of your favorite YouTubers are using it. The reason being is because they have their own licensing on that, so the risk of this demonetization that I spoke of is significantly reduced. However, as I said before, I don't think the demonetization is much of a risk from using a free, royalty-free music website like Audio Library or NCS. So hopefully you'll get great results from using these websites and hopefully I've set you off on your journey of using great music. However, what I want to explain to you is why music is so important on YouTube videos. So for me, I mainly use them as a background music for my talking head scenes just like this. Now, if I take off that music right now and continue to talk like the way I am, you'll hopefully see that there is a bit of a jump off and maybe the video doesn't seem as engaging as it was until the music's back on. This is why I always try and use music as a background to my talking head scenes. I feel that it makes the video a lot more dynamic and I feel it makes it more engaging. Now, it's worth taking time to pick the right choice of your music. Although the music on the background of this video may seem like I've not put much thought into it, I actually have. I've gone through all of this channel, I've looked through the ambient and I've tried to find the right one that suits the vibe of whatever video I want to put on. It's really important to show what kind of music you want to do, because if I add something that is a little bit more intense and I'm having a steady chat with you right now, it kind of distracts from what I'm trying to say. But then if I switch back to the nice ambient music, it starts to be more like the vibe that I want to create. Then although that's quite extreme, a really good way to describe this is using a different music on a given film scene. Now, we're going to put a short clip on from a scene from a movie. Tell me what you think of it with this music on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And now with this music. hopefully you saw how different the scene become. It almost, with the other music, became a little bit funny and a bit comical. This just shows how important music is, and picking the right song could almost make and break your video, particularly if you're trying to make any travel vlogs or things like that. You want to show something that is awe-inspiring, and you don't maybe want to have a heavy metal song playing over the top of a majestic sunrise in Vietnam. Not really the right vibe. Although these are extreme examples, I'm trying to show you why choosing the right song is important. Please don't make it a second thought. Try and make sure that you're really thinking about the music that you're using. Because thinking carefully about the music that you use can seriously up the quality of your videos. Now, if you use these sites, I guarantee you'll find incredible, free, high quality music that you can use on your YouTube channel or even a Twitch stream. And remember, think about the kind of music that you're using, think about the vibe you want to create, think about your brand and what you want to portray. It's so important to use the correct music for you. Don't use it as an afterthought. Think about it, and the benefits you'll get from that will be second to none. Now, if you have any other questions about these websites or any other copyright questions, please let me know down in the comments and I will try and get back to you best I can. If you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please give it a like, because that really helps me. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will catch you on the next video. See you later.